Hello everyone, my name is Favor, and in this video I'll be demonstrating how I use integration API and asynchronous functionality in my week '06 final project in my WDD 231. So moving ahead, I'll begin by sharing how I was able to implement integration API in my project, in my WDD 231 project week '06. Now starting, we'll move on to line 196. This is where I implemented that functionality using async function here to fetch images from a website called Unsplash. I use Unsplash as my key fetching API website, and after logging into Unsplash, I was given a key here. Like as you can see in line 202, I was given a key to access my Unsplash profile. Now the key gave me access to be able to fetch API images from the website from Unsplash. That is what the line 202 does here. Moving on, I was able to I used the try block with fetch requests from Unsplash using proper authorization headers. We can see that in line 205 from over here is where I use the try value for proper authorization, that is from fetching the images from Unsplash API. From line 223, from this line we will see the response that JSON gets and the updates that images go through after requesting for images from the Unsplash API. The API integration work by reading data search attributes from each portfolio images. Like for my project section, it reads the data search and fetching relevant interior design photos and Unsplash based on those search terms. As if we were to load this website now and we go to my project aspects and we load, I'll go to my project aspect and we search for an image. This is what the API integration does here. It uses data search to request for those images from Unsplash directly to my project, to my website that I've created. Now I will go ahead to explaining how I use asynchronous functionality in my JavaScript code. Now let me show you how I implemented asynchronous pattern throughout the application, throughout my website building. Now we'll go to line 314. Line 314, and we can see over here that I used a set timeout, that is to defer API calls after document object modules are being updated. And even in line 351, let's go there. Line 351, I used the same set timeout to retrigger images to load after CMO. That is, if I was to load my web page right now, we'll see a CMO option under the images available. So if we want to get more images and we click on the CMO option, the CMO option brings forth more images that can be seen to appeal my website's user experience. So this is how I have been able to implement the integration API in my web project for my project in my week '06. So thank you for watching this video.